on the corner. I'm posted on the corner.
Coming down in 3, 2, 1. You posted on the corner with yours truly, Incognito.
And DJ Mrs.
DJ Mrs. You know, typically I do the intros, but this one real heavy. It's a Working Woman Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. We got the boss babe herself in the building. Big money, big time, big fashion designer, big mogul, big real estate. It's a lot going on.
Boy,
Give
mom.
it up. Oh, yeah. Hello? And a mother. Don't forget that. Okay? Miss Milan is in the building.
Hey, y'all.
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling amazing.
You hopped up out the bed, turned your swag on.
Yes.
So what happened after that?
That's every day, though.
For sure. We appreciate you coming to be posted on the corner with us. You're getting ready to celebrate your 10-year anniversary.
Woo, woo,
Yes.
Come on. How does it feel?
Journey. Feels like a journey. It feels amazing, though. It's truly a blessing. Like, I can't believe God has blessed us. 10 years? Wow.
That's a true blessing.
Yeah.
So for the people out there that might not know, but if they don't know who you are, they're kind of living under a rock. But let us know a little bit about your resume and who you are.
I am Milan, the owner of Milano Di Rouge Apparel. I am a businesswoman, philanthropist, real estate investor, mogul, momaneer, womaneer, and more importantly, a dreamer.
Period. Yes, sir.
When it came to coming up with your apparel line, was Milano Di Rouge the first name you came up with?
No.
What was that you had on the dry erase
The
board?
first name I came up with was Rouge di Milano. It was
For
backwards.
real?
Yes.
So what
I'm
made
so
you want to switch
happy
it
I
around?
changed it. Because when I was working on the logo and I was creating it, I was like, let me try Milano Di
Just
Rouge.
put this right here.
Yeah, and it just stuck. It just was right. It was just perfect. Yeah.
That's dope. So how did you know you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
I was in college. I went to school for business entrepreneurship. And as I was in school, that's when I started to create Milano Di Rouge. I was in my macroeconomics class, and I had text my stepsisters and my sister at the time. And I don't know what I was thinking about for me to text them. I don't know what the teacher was even talking about, but I text them like, yo, we going to start a brand. I was like, we going to start a brand. We going to start a website. We going to make T-shirts with different sayings on it. One of y'all on the website, y'all going to talk about shoes. The other one going to talk about purses and bags. And we was like, all right, we got to raise money. So we had a fish fry, and we all walked away with about $300 a piece.
That's hard.
But no one put the money up, including me. So a year later, I just found myself doing everything that I asked the group to do, like that I asked my stepsisters to do. Everything that I said, I just found myself just doing it. And I didn't even think about it consciously. I just started working on it. I remember I got fired from my job. And in July, when I was working on my logo for Milano Di Rouge, I was getting an unemployment notice that I did not, that they did not approve my unemployment. As I was working on the logo, and I asked my mom, I'm like, Mom, why didn't they approve it? And she was like, don't worry, just try again. The second time they typically will approve it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to try it. I'm just going to go super hard on Milano Di Rouge. And that's what I did. So I just went really hard.
So like the branding kind of just came to you like a light bulb. Like, did you know, like, already know the style and how you wanted everything to look?
So when I started Milano, I started it because I was always wearing my boyfriend's clothing. So like I would wear his sweatshirts and his sweatsuits, and I just love that unisex vibe. And I feel like just adding a pair of heels to it, it just gave that swag.
Yeah.
So I started it with that intention in mind, like whatever a guy can wear, a girl can wear too.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's so dope.
Milan is here, posted on the corner with yours truly, Incognito, and DJ Mrs. You have a pretty smile, by the way.
Thank you so much.
What keeps you smiling even on your worst day?
God,
Come on with it.
my faith,
My
baby, and just I'm living a dream. You know?
Definitely.
Yeah, and like even when I wasn't in this position I'm in, I was always smiling. I was always happy because it's something always to be grateful about.
Talk that talk.
Yeah.
Definitely. So talk to us about your growth over these past 10 years.
Woo! If you knew me when I first started, Milano Di Rouge, I remember when I started Milano, like I set big shoes and expectations for my brand so that I can grow into it. I knew that I knew I could not be the same person I was running Milano Di Rouge. I had to grow into a whole new person. So I had to make sacrifices. I had to let some things go so I can grow. And like prior to starting Milano, like I'm from the hood. So like naturally my environment was just like negative. So like I would get into fights. I would just like let other people's reactions control how I do things, you know? So if you're mad at me, like I'm gonna give you that energy back. But with Milano, it changed my whole mindset. It changed my whole perception. And it just made me realize like I don't want no one to control my day, you know? So I don't know if you guys see, like even on like social media, like if people are putting me in a blog or something, I don't respond because I don't want to. You can't control my day, you know? Like I am focused and I'm just focused on the blessings, and I don't want to be controlled, especially by someone that's not happy. I am so happy with my life and like the direction for it that I can't let someone that's not happy hurt me.
Definitely.
You know? And they're hurting. And that's how I look at it. Like they're hurting. So hurt people. Right. And I don't want to hurt anybody. And I just want to enjoy my life. Yeah. So.
Yeah. And I can tell that's why your fan base really loves you, because you control your narrative.
I control my
narrative. When you speak,
narrative.
it's on your time.
Yes.
And that's dope.
And like, so that's like with my fashion show, right? Certain things, I try to move like Beyonce in a sense.
Come on, take a page out the book, okay?
You know, I'm with the Beehive. Like Beyonce gonna address when she wanna address it, you know? So it's like certain things, like with my shows, I always try to make a teachable moment. Like my shows is all about inspiration and empowering. And certain things, that's when I put it all into my art. I put it all into my craft. So different things that happen, and that's when you can see how I felt about it.
That's beautiful.
With your apparel, when did you feel that turning point that you was like, yeah, we next level? You know how it started with a thought for you. You said you were putting in the work. So you're not shocked that it happens, but what was that turning point?
Well, before I realized that we were next level, the turning point for me was I was making money, but I wasn't seeing it. And in 2015, when I went to go visit my father in prison, he changed the game for me. I remember I was telling him, he see everybody with my clothes on. He hear all of the good things about it. And I was like, yeah, but I'm making money but not seeing it. He was like, okay, explain to me your process. I said, every time I get shirts, we sell out. He said, okay, so when you're sold out, how long does it take you to replenish your inventory? I said, it takes about 2.5 weeks. He said, okay, so that's the issue. In those 2.5 weeks where you don't have any shirts that you're selling, you don't got no money coming in. So all you're doing is spending the money that you made. So you're running in a circle. He said, the moral of the story is don't sell out. And that was an aha moment for me. It may seem so simple, but it changed the game. My motto became don't sell out. So I would watch my numbers. As soon as they start to get low, I would double the inventory, and then I would triple it, and then I would quadruple it. So I just focused on scaling the company.
Wow.
And that changed the game.
And it wasn't like that, but it definitely worked. That's dope.
Yeah.
So tell us more about your fashion show that's coming up.
Woo! I put my heart and soul into this show. Everything that I love, I put it into Milano Di Rouge. And when you come to this show on Friday, November 11th.
Come on.
Yeah.
11/11 is a special day.
Everything
that I genuinely love, you'll see it. Like we put together a visual. It tells the story of 10 years of Milano Di Rouge. We have a poet. We have a ballerina. I don't want to say too much, but it's going to be an amazing show. And we sold out. And I was scared because this isn't my city. So I was nervous. I remember texting like, yo, we got to find a place where we're going to advertise because we need to push these tickets. Bro, God don't play about me.
Hello?
Them tickets sold out with no ads.
Hey!
So what made you choose Atlanta?
Because I moved here. So I purchased my house in 2020. And when I had my baby, I really started to think about like ownership and legacy. And at this time, I already was a multimillionaire. But I didn't own anything. And I felt like we're taught backwards. Like we're taught to like get purses. We're taught to go buy jewelry, a neck piece, and get a nice car. But we're not taught to like invest in an asset so your asset can pay for your liability.
Period.
And when I had my son, my whole mindset shifted. And I'm like, okay, what can I leave him? I have a store in Philadelphia. I have an office in Philadelphia. I have a showroom in Los Angeles, but I don't own any of this stuff. I'm just renting. And there was nothing for me to leave him. So I started to invest in properties. So I bought my first store. And then I started to look for a house because I'm like, yo, I want my baby can't crawl around this apartment. This apartment was good for me. This 1,500 square feet was good for me. But for my baby, I want him to have space. Right. So I was looking at LA. LA is my place. Like, I love LA. But I'm like, for the same amount I'm paying for this joint? Nah. Atlanta, here I come. I got a mansion for the same amount I was paying for a condo. So, yeah. So I bought my house. And then on Christmas, I had gifted my mom and my sister a property. And for my son's first birthday, I bought him a property too. So I just started investing in properties. I started learning about stock. And I'm the type of person that while I'm learning about it, I'm going to just go for it. You know? Because like, if we can buy a shoe in a bag, why not just invest in something that's going to get us some wealth, you know? So I just was like, all right, I'm going to buy it. And I'm going to learn as I go. I'm going to learn the mistakes as I go. Stock, as I was learning about it, I started investing in it. And yeah. And my son, I put my son on payroll. So he's our fit model. Everything, all of the baby and kid stuff that we make, he tries on. So he gets paid to do that job.
I know that's right.
He gets paid to do that job. So he's our youngest employee. He's our youngest boss.
That is so dope. That is so dope.
I like that. Why the date 11/11 for the 10-year anniversary?
That's my actual anniversary. That's the day. So the day that I debuted Milano, it was November 11th. I wore the sweatshirt and I sold another one. I wore one and sold one, and that was the day. Wow. So 11/11 is our actual anniversary.
Wow.
That is dope. So how do you find balance with being a mogul, a businesswoman, and a mom?
I like to say that I don't balance. Because when I look at balance, I think of like you trying to you're trying to figure it a scale out, you know, like you're trying to make it work. So I don't want to stress and overthink about it. So I try to harmonize everything. I try to let it flow together. So I just try to let it be as natural as possible. If I got to work, if I have a meeting, okay, here, I'm going to put my baby on his iPad, you know, here, chill out, zone out while I do this. So I just try to make everything flow together, and it works.
That's gotta love that. Milan is here, posted on the corner with yours truly, Incognito and DJ Mrs. About to go all the way up, y'all. What you listen to on your way to the radio station?
What was we listening to? Grateful. No. Said I'm grateful for not anything but everything. Every loss I had to take.
Okay.
You know, that's something I knew one day that we.
That my personal partner, the platinum producer, the Diamond Award-winning DJ Monte, cranking up that posted on the corner mix on your Working Woman Wednesday. DJ Mrs. is Working Woman Wednesday, right?
And you know that.
We got a boss in here tonight.
Sure do.
Hey, go ahead and do the introduction, DJ Mrs.
We got the boss, the mogul, the mother, the everything up under the sun. Miss Milan is in the building.
What's up?
Hey, y'all.
Happy 10-year anniversary.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, it's coming up Friday. You about to celebrate real big.
We celebrating real big.
Tell everybody what's going on.
Yeah.
So we're having our 10-year fashion show. We're also going to have a gala. And after our fashion show, we're having the biggest party ever.
Hello.
You ready to turn up? You ready to turn up?
I'm ready to turn up.
You standing on all the furniture. Come on, Miss Milan is here. How can they tap in with you on social media, your website, whatever they, tap in with you on?
You can follow me on Instagram at I am Milano Rouge. You can shop Milano Di Rouge at milanodirouge.com and download our free app, Milano Di Rouge. Every day at 10 a.m. we send out a motivational quote.
I know that's right. So you got to shout your city out.
Yeah.
Of course. I'm from Philly.
We just signed on the radio in Philadelphia.
Oh,
So look, when we step foot in Philly, in your city, what's some place we need to go? What we need to do?
First of all, you got to go to the Milano Di Rouge store.
Come on with it!
9 Spring Garden Street. Then you got to pull up on Tasty's. And then you got to pull up on Country Cooking.
Yeah.
Saul.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, you got to pull up on Saul. Yes.
Okay, Country Cooking.
Yes, Country
That's
Cooking.
She turned on Instagram.
If I pull up with my Milano
Y'all
Di Rouge
see
hoodie, she gonna give me a discount.
She going to take care of you. Y'all see it.
Y'all see it?
Hey, man, make sure you tap in online at postitonthecorner.com. Miss Milan is in the studio tonight. Congratulations on your 10-year anniversary.
Thank you so much.
10 years, man. Keep that radio up and stuck where you got it. My dog DJ Monte got unfinished business inside this mix.
Come on, live radio.
Yeah. What's your favorite Ratchet song?
My favorite Ratchet song.
What gets you going?
What's my favorite Ratchet song? F-R-E-E-F. Period.
That's the one. As soon as it come on, you up.
F-R, yeah.
That's what's
so
up.
Dope. So besides, you having your fashion line, what else are you working on right now that you could tell us about?
What else? So right now, I had purchased a 21,000 square foot office space out in Atlanta.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
You
much.
like that? Hey, whoa, we got you.
We building out here.
Good.
Is everything okay? Okay. Yeah. So we're building out here, and we're just working on remodeling that space, and it's going to be my content creation, production, and design studio.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
That is so dope. So with all of this stuff going on, how are you protecting your peace, honey?
Prayer, massages. I love getting massages. I will go for a walk, just take my baby for a walk. So I'm really good at like zoning out when I need to. Like if I'm starting to feel overwhelmed, it's like, okay, let me go get a pedicure. Or let me go to a movies by myself.
Self-care.
Yeah, some self-care. It's all about the self-care. Or even just a nice long bubble bath, light a Milano candle, read my book, and just like chill out. Yeah.
That's dope. Oh, you got candles for the girls?
Yeah, we got candles, baby. Our candles, we have 2 different scents. Is forgiveness and growth.
I like
I
that.
love that.
Yes.
I like that. I like those affirmations too. Being a boy mom, what's something you're really good at cooking?
XMs. Well, I just learned how to make pancakes. I posted a video on Instagram. I'm trying to Google it. I'm making it. He wake up like, mommy, I want pancakes. I'm like, you don't want cereal?
Right.
Like, okay, I'll make you some pancakes. So I'm not really in the kitchen like that, but I'm gonna Google anything.
I know that's right. All you gotta do is follow the instructions.
Yeah, it came out pretty good.
Come on, quick game of this or that. And I'm noticing, are you left-handed?
I'm left-handed.
Whoa!
Are you left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
How you feet?
I just, you know what I'm saying? You working that left real hard over there. So you working that left real hard. But game of this or that, when it comes to your cell phone, do you prefer a text message or FaceTime?
Text. You got an appointment to FaceTime.
Okay.
Period.
What comes first? Do you need your hair or your nails done?
Here.
In your spare time, are you watching a television show or are you watching a movie?
Movie.
For sure. When it comes to traveling, if you were going to go to a beach or you want to be poolside?
Beach.
Beach, for sure. And I think my last this or that. Do you eat chicken?
Yes.
Are you team drums or team flats?
Team small wings. They be having some big wings out in Atlanta.
No,
For
real.
sure.
I don't like them steroid wings.
but I like a drum.
Okay, for sure. So, how are you treating Atlanta? How you like it down here being in the South?
I'm loving Atlanta. I just love being around the Black excellence, and it just feel like home.
That's dope. So the dream continues. Explain that to us.
The dream continues means once you make one dream a reality, you dream some more. You dream bigger, you dream better, but you never stop dreaming. So I'm really big on just like not getting content, not getting comfortable. Like I feel like if I can make $100,000, I can make $1 million. If I can make $100 from zero, I can make $1,000. And to me, it's not really about the money. It's just about the access. It's about being able to change lives. It's about just dreaming, you know? And I was doing Milano Di Rouge. As hard as I was working now, I was working equally as hard when I didn't have anything. So it never was about the money. I didn't create a brand to make money. I didn't know that I was going to make money. I just created a brand to make a difference. And it was really a difference in my life. And in turn, God blessed me to make a difference in the lives of others.
Definitely.
So that's what the dream continues is.
That's beautiful.
Thank
So
you.
where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
In the next 10 years, I see myself married with a few babies.
Come on, guys.
A few more babies. But probably with a surrogate, though, because I don't know.
You don't know,
I don't know about carrying another one.
but you do want some more babies.
I want more. I want 4 total.
Really?
Probably.
That's dope. So what advice do you have for the other upcoming business women out there?
The advice I have for the other upcoming businesswoman out there is just go for it. Like, don't let nothing stop you. And sometimes you don't need a plan. I didn't have a business plan when I started out. I didn't know how I was going to get from A to Z. I didn't know how I was going to get from A to B, to be honest. I just started at A, and once I figured A out, it was going to the next step. So just go for it. And don't tell your dreams to small-minded people. Because sometimes they may put their doubts and fears onto you. So, yeah. And try to not be the smartest person in your circle. Like, everyone around me, they're all smarter than me in a certain area. And I want that. And I love that. And I always go to them for advice. Because if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Yeah. So how important is it to you to have a team?
Whew. I remember when I started, right? My biggest thing was, like, letting people in. Because I know how precious Milano Di Rouge was to me. Like, it's like, that's my baby. That's my first baby. So I didn't really want to open myself up to let people in. And one of the first people I hired, she did everything that I was afraid of. Everything that she did, it was like, I thought, and I'm like, this is why I did not want to bring nobody in. But in that same moment, I'm so grateful because it showed me that, okay, I lived. Like, I looked at it like a relationship. Just because you get hurt, that don't mean you stop loving, right?
Right.
Now you know what to look for in the next person you bring on. And you know that you don't have to tell everybody everything. They only need to know. You only tell them what they need to know. So having a team is really amazing. It taught me how to delegate. Before, I would just do everything on my own. And having a team is like, okay, this person can help me with this person can help me with that. And everybody bring a different vision and aspect to the brand. And it just makes it beautiful.
Milan's here, posted on the corner with yours truly, Incognito and DJ Mrs. In this industry, you know, it's fickle, however, like that. Who's someone that you lean on as a big sis or a big bro for information and someone you can be vulnerable with?
My sister. My real sister. Nunu. Shout out to Nunu.
What's up, Nunu?
My real sister, yeah. But my friends too and my team. Like, I can lean on them. Like, Greg, that's my bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, my team is like my family. Like, my business partner. Oh, I forgot about my other business. I got a cheesesteak truck in Los Angeles.
Come on, girl.
Next time y'all in LA, pull up to College Boy Cheesesteaks.
Okay.
My business partner, Lemire, that's my dog too. Like, so just having different people that align and understand you is a beautiful feeling, y'all.
That's
What
dope.
do you think is one of the biggest misconceptions about you?
One of the biggest misconceptions about me is, I don't know. Because I don't listen to negativity.
Okay, hello.
But maybe, to be honest, I don't know. Because I ain't here to correct nobody. I let them think what they want to think. In due time, they'll see.
And that's a fact.
Stand
Yeah.
up.
If you could go back in time and give your younger self advice, what would you tell yourself?
If I can go back in time and give my younger self advice, I would tell myself, damn, that's a good question. You got this. That's what I tell myself. You got this. Everything that you'll go through, you're going to get through. Don't stress about it. Just know that it's going to make you stronger. It's going to make you more resilient. And it's just going to make you, like, undefeated and unstoppable.
That's beautiful.
Thanksgiving is coming up. What are your Thanksgiving rules?
My Thanksgiving rules. Y'all got some good questions. I never asked this question. My Thanksgiving rules. Man, I really want to say don't sit on my couch with your clothes on. Come put on some pajamas. I don't know where your clothes been.
I know that's right. That's like, don't sit on my bed with your outside clothes.
Don't wash your hands before you open my refrigerator. Yeah, and eat up.
Period.
Have whatever y'all want.
Yeah. We can get them to go plates.
To go plates, yes. As long as you cook, because I can't cook. I'll just help y'all and talk to y'all and give y'all some good energy. But
I know that's right.
If Milan had a superpower, what would it be?
my superpower, it would be to heal everyone.
Yes, I love that. I love
Heal
that.
them from, like,
Power to heal.
not just sickness, just from, like, hurt and trauma and just, like, yeah, just embracing the journey and just, like, I just wish I can be like, okay, you're healed.
Right.
Like, just live in your being. Like, me personally, when I talk to people, I be just like, I want you to tap in. Like, tap into your greatness. Like, bro, like, you great. Like you got to know you great. Like, tap in. When you wake up every morning, just, like, you got to see that greatness within you. So if I had the superpower, it would be like for you to heal from whatever is stopping you from being great.
Yes.
That's
That would
amazing.
be my superpower.
Yes. Now, before we close this interview, when you first walked in, off the record, Mrs. asked you a question. I really want you to ask that question
Oh,
in
period.
the interview. And I like what y'all shared with each other, you know.
Flat out. So I asked her, how does it feel to be that girl?
Ooh. And I had to tell her, like, but think about it, because I don't look at myself as that girl. Like, I know that I'm amazing. I know that I'm powerful, but I feel like we're all that girl. Like, we're all dope. So that question took me back a little bit. But yeah, I think we're all pretty dope.
That's beautiful.
Oh, you love that. We got a new posted on the corner, alumni.
Yes.
The mom entrepreneur. I might have just made up a word.
Momaneer.
Momaneer.
Near.
And we gonna end it on that. Miss Milan.
I like y'all.
For sure.
Posted on the corner.